was a pretty good start.
No, we'll do a rolling intro, but we're not including this, so we'll just start.
Actually, no. I'm starting exactly where I said we're not including this. All right, everyone. Welcome to Illogically Ignorance. This is episode 4, and hopefully you've been keeping up with our past few episodes. If you haven't, please go back and watch them. Maybe not the first episode. Our audio is a little off. But
I'd say from episode 2 for sure.
Yeah, we've been trying to put out the content. It's been hard since apparently you guys haven't been liking, sharing, and subscribing. But that's for another topic. That's
Be a deep question.
that's deep question.
Yeah,
deep question. Why don't you guys love us? Why do you guys hate us? All right.
It smells
an
it
odd
smells like
intro.
actual fluid.
That was an odd intro. Anyways, just going into it. Just cold start right into it.
Well, no, okay.
Is that how we normally do it? Well, last time we talked about how our weeks went. So.
Yeah, that's how did your weeks go?
No, let's do something else. That's a little bland.
Well, I had something interesting, but that's
Okay,
okay.
fine. You know what, Luke? You know what? Here,
What
it's all
happened?
about. It's Luke's podcast episode.
It's my podcast now.
Okay.
Evolution Experience.
You done sharing, or are you gonna?
Yeah, is that it? Is that what happened?
No, I rediscovered pre-workout this week, guys.
Rediscovered, more like
Rediscovered.
just tried it.
More like I introduced it to him because he's only ever tried it twice before, and I'm a pre-workout fiend, and he got me back into it too because
No, you got yourself back into it.
I got back into
And
it,
then you
and
just took me along with it.
Luke wanted to have a little bit of a a boost. He just wanted to experience it. He wanted maybe snag some of my pre-workout. And yeah, he seemed to have
And
enjoyed
he
it.
left for the gym and was gone for like 8 hours, and we had no idea what happened.
Yeah, that pre-workout really did a number on you, huh?
Yeah, gave me the jitters. I broke all my PRs. I don't know.
Did you actually?
Yeah, I kind of
Dude, it's
did.
pre-workout. That's what it does, man.
I don't know. I didn't.
Like you know how like when like they have like those mothers that like lift cars off babies or whatever, those like anecdotal kind of things, where like they like break their limiters. That's what pre-workout is. Yeah. So it's a baby under a car.
Kind of just.
Dude, what? That's a good name for like a pre-workout, like a flavor.
Baby under a car. That could be like we could do something with that.
Hey, copyright it. You guys can't take that. Sorry.
What? We're gonna make our own pre-workout now?
Yeah, we call
Babies
it,
under a
we
car.
call it like
We're gonna have it 10 grams of beta-alanine per scoop, 300 grams of caffeine.
300 grams of caffeine.
Yes.
You'll be able to lift more than the car.
Ryan, you have anything you want to share?
No, I think Luke's was pretty interesting enough.
All right.
You had nothing for the entire week?
He doesn't do much all week.
What'd you do? Besides...
Well, you kind of took my pre-workout thing from
No.
me. You kind of take that. I mean, I don't
That
know. That's kind of
happened
my
one
thing.
day, and is that all? Is that the only interesting thing we
I mean,
had?
I took pre-workout again today.
No, I meant like...
Oh, we had a good St. Patty's Day.
that is
we had a
true,
great
yeah.
St.
Kind
Patty's Day.
of.
We made our own shamrock shakes. A lot of fun. Put in our own fun little leprechaun juice.
Mint ice cream. That's the leprechaun.
Yeah, mint ice cream.
Gone
So
bad.
we
Gone
basically just drank melted mint ice cream. That was the extent, but it was fun. We had a lot of fun. Ryan played Monopoly for the first time. I beat both these guys in chess, and he beat me in checkers. You know how it goes.
Yeah, Luke just lost.
I just lost.
I don't know if Luke won anything that night.
I think I was gonna win Monopoly, but then
Let's see if
You were gone for 8 hours, and
we
we're
never
like,
finished.
let's see if you have any more success with these. All right, this is a competition.
Rude.
All right, let's jump right into it.
All right.
I say as we just did all of that. Let's start with something fun. Okay, what is the biggest animal you would kill if you needed to? Hand-to-hand combat, not any like in their own habitat.
Their own, like you can't like have like
No,
a
you
beach
can't-
shark. You can't
Luke
just, like,
originally, when we were talking these through, Luke said a beached whale, and you go and try to.
dude, that thing's already dead.
But I mean, here's my.
You're just gonna wait for it to die. You get a couple.
You know
bullets.
those things explode, and it'll explode and kill you.
I don't think it explodes.
No, they do. They have the gases get trapped in
Yeah.
it and they explode.
Oh yeah, that's true. They do explode.
And so
But-
you probably die.
Well, my main
Honestly, lose.
issue with it was that it might roll over and just crush him under the 330,000 pounds, as we found out that the whale weighs.
That's the biggest though. I want like small size.
110,000.
Oh, you're gonna go
10,000
punch a baby whale on the beach,
Yeah.
guys.
All right,
he
so-
targets kids. I guess.
So my answer would be a penguin. I was thinking this through,
Penguin.
and here's the. Let me
Why
explain
a
it.
penguin?
Here's my thing. It can't be much. Like it can't be any bigger than I am. Like a wolf wouldn't. Like I couldn't do that. And I'm trying to think of an animal a little smaller than a wolf, right? But like there's a lot of land animals that I think could.
Have you seen how big wolves are?
Yeah,
They're huge.
But that's what I'm saying. Smaller than a wolf, because like at that mass, they could just take me over with their mass alone, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking a penguin. You know, like a penguin, like not one of those like emperor penguins. I don't know if I want to mess with that.
Really?
But like a normal penguin like this, like could probably come up to here on me.
I think that's what an emperor penguin is, right?
You think so?
Yeah, they're like what, 4 foot tall?
I mean, here's my thing.
They're
right?
not like 6
I'd
foot
laugh if you
tall,
Google that and it
waddling.
just comes up with King DDD.
Emperor penguin height. Okay, actually, yeah, 3.6 to 4.3 feet. I think I could take an emperor penguin. Here's the thing: it's got a beak, right? Mm-hmm. But like, I might sacrifice my hand or whatever,
Or just
but
grab, its
you
beak.
just got its beak.
Yeah,
I mean, once you get behind it, it's screwed.
Yeah, what's it gonna do? You can't fly away.
You can't run away either.
Yeah, so I think that'd be my answer. Is that I think the penguin it's a good size. Mm-hmm. It's about the biggest animal I can take, and I think it's the least threatening out of that class of like larger animals.
Aquatic animals. Aquatic mammals.
It's not. I don't think it's aquatic. It swims, but it's not.
It's on the Arctic. It doesn't really. It swims to catch food.
Yeah,
but it spends all of its time on land.
You guys got any?
Dude, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't want to be the guy who says a squirrel because it's kind of.
Yeah,
I don't even know if I could catch a squirrel. That's the tough part.
No, but it's like a death match. Like they're trying to kill you as well. So you don't have to catch it. You just have to fight it as it's coming at you. So you don't have to run after it.
I don't know. I mean, even fighting a squirrel might be hard. If you've got rabies, I'm pretty much screwed. You can just bite me.
Yeah, but you would kill it first before
You kill it
die
first, and you
of
just go to the
rabies.
hospital.
Yeah,
It's pretty easy. It's not like it's gonna it's not like it's preventing you from. If you have an answer.
A legit answer, not a dead animal on the beach.
Well, yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier to set boundaries. But
Dude, I'd go kill a dead animal. You sit there for like 3 days and wait till your match is over.
just wait. Well,
Wasn't this for like food? Is this for like survival? Or
No.
is it
no, this is just
fun?
like for
Fun.
Yeah,
Fun.
yeah. I could probably take out like a coyote.
Actually, coyotes are kind of small.
A
They're much smaller than a wolf.
Much smaller.
Much smaller than a wolf.
Oh, like I almost wanted to say a wolf, but like a normal sized wolf, not like the alpha male. I couldn't take on the alpha male.
I mean, even a normal sized wolf is probably going to be your size.
Here's what I'm thinking though, right? I'm just gonna sacrifice one limb and then just kind of punch it.
So here's
as
what
it's
I
biting
was
over.
saying to his point
Yeah.
when we were discussing this earlier. He's going to give up his arm. The wolf's going to bite it. He's going to punch it. The wolf's going to recoil because he punched it in the head.
Or
and
it's,
then
or it's just gonna latch on and just hopefully just tug my arm off or something.
haven't you seen what animals do when they get like kicked, like even when they get kicked in like the midriff, like and not punched in the face, they like recoil. They back off. Yeah. So as soon as you punch it, it's backing off, and then now you're kind of minus an arm because it's just mangled all your muscles.
So okay, so once he backs away, what do you think the wolf's gonna do? Attack again?
He's gonna be sure.
Well, it's a death match. You guys are trying to kill each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like he's gonna unhinge from my arm, run away, and then come back and.
But how much damage did you do with that punch compared to how much damage he did? A lot. I'm betting he does a lot
So
more
now this
damage.
is just my sacrificial arm. So like whenever I go in, I'm gonna be like, here, take this, and then I'm gonna throw it.
I think
work.
you overestimate your body's natural instinct to. You underestimate your body's natural instinct to protect itself. I think it's going to be much harder for you, like mentally, to shove your already mangled arm into its mouth. Because it's not like, remember? Not like you don't have any pain.
It's a death match, though. If I know it's a fight to the death.
He's probably going to have a lot of adrenaline. He's probably not going to feel much pain.
I took a scoop of pre-workout before. I'm ready to go. I can't feel anything.
I
I'm
think
invincible.
I think you'd feel it no matter what. Like, it doesn't matter how much adrenaline is pumping through you. Like, I get like adrenaline can like, it might not feel like gunshot or whatever, but like a wolf tearing through like all the muscles and tendons in your form. Like we admit that's a lot of damage. It's going to do a lot of damage. Like
okay, let's take a different approach then. What if I get it on the ground and just like choke it?
If you could just grab it by its too gruesome a bit, by its like its upper mouth and lower mouth, and just go like that. And snap it.
I think its jaw strength would like.
First off, it's just going to bite down.
Yeah, bite down.
Second off, it's a lot harder to snap. Like, and I think a
it's
wolf's
hard.
would probably be harder than a human's because
they're
they've got
more
more muscles.
If the punch didn't work, I think my next go-to thing would be to try to tackle it down somehow, suffer a couple of scratches, whatever, get through it, and just get my way to the neck underneath their mouth. and they're just kind of gnawing.
See,
down
my
on
worry is, I think that's the best approach.
Yeah.
If you're going for a wolf.
Yeah.
My worry is that when you're going in, if you're not careful, like you have to be super careful, because if you're not careful, they just go like this and they just bite your neck.
Yeah.
Right, you're dead.
That's the concern. I have to keep my distance with my arms.
The problem is you gotta balance that dilemma, right? You gotta close the distance, but you gotta make sure this is not touching that.
Or maybe I just like kick them.
That is well,
They're just like a kickboxer. Just
I mean,
keep
like
your
kind of like
distance.
front kick a little.
Front kick, like side kick. Like,
The only worry with that is I think they're. I mean, like don't get me wrong. I'm sure like you keep your distance for a bit, but like I think that like. I think that like wolves are really fast, right? Like they sprint, like the initial like lunge or whatever.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna be able to.
I think what's gonna happen is that I'll try to keep my distance or whatever, but eventually either I'm gonna tackle the wolf or the wolf's gonna attack me, and we're gonna be close, and then either choke it out or punch it out.
Here's the thing, we're letting you choose the animal,
I know.
right? So you're choosing. I chose an animal.
I'm doing something that's like teetering, like it's not guaranteed, but I feel like I have some sort of a chance.
I feel like for the sake of the problem, like we shouldn't do like a percent, like a chance or like some small chance.
Well, no, but
we should do like confidently, like at least like without any like luck. Like obviously, if you have some bad luck, if I have some bad luck, that penguin could just stab me in the neck. I'm probably dead, right?
Yeah.
But like I'm saying, like without any like.
I'm talking just like more life death scenario. I'm locked in a cage with a wolf. I'm coming out the winner.
I think for the sake of this question, though, I think it's going for the maximum like size of an animal that you're pretty confident, because like right now we're still saying it's up in the air, right? It's still a toss up percentage wise.
I'm like 80% sure.
You're 80% sure you're gonna fight a wolf.
Like if I had to, if it meant,
guess what, Luke? We got a wolf.
If it meant life or death, yeah.
Yeah, Luke is tonight's big loser. For the punishment, we've got a live wolf.
We got a live wolf in the backyard.
It's a punishment you can't refuse.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
Okay, let's say it's a scenario where like you're confident you can beat it, right? Like what animal would you downgrade to, like the coyote? Would you assume that's probably the max? I think a coyote would, because coyotes aren't as aggressive.
Nice.
Coyotes are scared of humans, right? So like even if it's a fight to the death, they're still going to be more scared of you than a wolf. I think a wolf is going to be so like aggressive that it's just going to be hard to deal with.
You know what's something that's about the same size as a wolf that I would 100% lose to every single time?
What?
Any feline animal, like whether that be like a
cats
mountain
will kick your ass.
Yeah, cats. Don't mess with cats, dude.
So like, are you talking like a panther? Oh yeah.
Like a panther.
Yeah, panther, mountain lion.
I'm thinking about a panther like
mountain
pouncing
lion.
at me, and it's just.
Dude, they just sneak
Because
up.
they're so quick, their claws do so much more damage. They're so much.
Are
quicker.
feline types more dangerous than?
Yes.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
yeah.
Because the felines can live by themselves, so they're able to hunt and survive on their own. Wolves and coyotes travel in packs.
Are lions and tigers both?
They're more packed.
Lions are descended from
Lions
like.
are-
I mean, lions are like a feline family, right?
Yes. Yes.
Are tigers?
Yeah, same family.
Canine? Oh.
Same family, but I think tigers go more hunter, right? They kind of go off on their own. They're not a part of the pack.
Lions are more
more
like wolves than they are
yeah,
cats.
yeah.
I've thought about wanting like I see those videos of like people with like those like tigers or whatever in the zoo, right?
That's such
no,
a bad
Tiger
idea.
King.
but have you seen those videos, right? Like the tigers like playfully follow them around and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it'd be so cool to have like not like get those animals just for like the sake of having them, but I think it'd be super cute, right? It's just like a large cat.
It's cute for how long though? It's cute up until
you have to clean
When
up.
Here's the thing: until you like,
you clean up the poo and
The
then
poop
like,
is a big factor.
when
right
do you
there.
start to get scared? Like after a year?
Well, that's
as
that's
long
the,
as it doesn't bite
That's the thing.
the hand.
I'm assuming it's a very like a lot of those like zoo animals, right? They've kind of lost their like like aggressiveness. So I think like a lot of those. I'm saying in a scenario where it's kind of like an animal that's very dependent on humans, very used to the presence of humans. So I'm not really fearful. Like
I don't know. Have you seen Tiger King?
I have not.
Oh, okay.
I never did
You
watch
should-
it.
you should
lady
watch
gets
it.
her arm bitten off.
Yeah. Lady that's been
Feeding
working there for years, known the cats for years.
Yeah,
Just giving them food, like giving them a surplus of food, cat bites her arm off.
just cause.
See, my thing is,
And these lions are used to people. Like it's a.
Well, maybe
huge
I
petting
think that
zoo.
one come from a while. I don't know. They didn't go on the background of the tiger that did it.
I'm just under the assumption since it is like a petting zoo and
Yeah.
they're used to people all the time feeding them, especially if it's the same person feeding them every day.
I don't know. I've always thought it like I don't know
David's
why.
feeding us.
I just like animals that are like kind of like different. Like
Wait,
okay,
wait, hold on. Before you get too far, Ryan, you still haven't given an answer.
Because I don't know. I don't know what I could comfortably take. Because I don't want to go on like the small side, but like a deer, I feel like would even be kind of hard.
There's
deer,
no way.
Deer would mess you up.
I would
Yeah,
rather take a wolf than a deer.
Yeah.
Because a deer like if it just runs at me, I'm done for.
Yeah.
I can't.
Female
takes-
deers don't grow antlers though.
It doesn't matter
It's
if they
still
grow
this.
antlers.
Have you seen what they do to cars?
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know what I can comfortably.
So deers, they can kick and break like
yeah,
predators'
like
necks.
a horse.
they
Like exactly like a horse.
they
But
will
do the same
cave your
thing
skull
to
in.
they do the same thing to wolves and coyotes when they're being chased and they're afraid they're gonna die. They kick back and sometimes they just break the wolf's neck.
Yeah, because I feel like a deer has like more reach. It's not really more reach, but like even without the antlers, I feel like it's got more range just because it's got so much mass.
It's got more power.
Yeah.
Like you can be one shot by a deer. You're
A
not gonna.
wolf?
It's really hard to be one shot by a wolf.
A wolf lunging at me, I'd definitely be grounded. I'd definitely be knocked off my feet.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be like.
But you're not
incapacitated.
concussed, you're
Like
not-
a deer would probably break my ribs like
Yeah.
pretty easily just running at me. You know, and especially if it's a death match and they're not scared of you, they're just coming at you.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what I would comfortably take. I mean, obviously, I'm fine with like small animals, like raccoons and squirrels. But
So
I don't know like a medium.
So you're a raccoon guy then.
I'm at penguin, you're at wolf, and he's gonna be saying raccoon.
But I don't know. What's a medium-sized animal? Like what's above a raccoon? But
A dog.
Okay, I'm not gonna say that because that's just mean. I would.
Yeah, no, that's what we're
I
talking
wouldn't
about.
want to
It's
take
hard-
on a dog.
And I was thinking dog, but then my mind went, okay, what's something more aggressive than a dog?
Yeah, but I don't want to like have to kill a domesticated dog. So
I mean, like,
It's a wild dog. Man.
what would be the hardest environment to fight an animal? I mean, like
The water.
The water, obviously.
The
right?
water.
The water, obviously, right? But like,
something on land.
no. I'm even saying, like, let's say you're there, drop there right now in what you're wearing. Is the Arctic harder, or
I'd say
With
the
what we're
jungle.
wearing, we're
Yeah.
all dead in like 2 hours in the Arctic.
that's what I'm saying? I think your fighting performance, even though it's gonna be hard, like obviously you couldn't fight like a shark or anything, right?
Yeah.
But I think your fighting performance, at least for a bit, because you can stay above water and everything,
Mm-hmm.
your fighting performance is still gonna be above what it is in the Arctic. I think you're just gonna be so cold, your body's just gonna shut
You're
down
gonna-
before
you're gonna
the
feel
fight
a lot
even
of
gets
pain.
going.
Yeah. You'd have to end the fight quickly. Like in 5-10 minutes.
Yeah,
if you
which
were
like,
in the Arctic.
I mean, I feel like a penguin's not gonna take that long. Like,
I feel like you could do better than a penguin.
what do you think?
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
I'm certainly not taking a polar bear.
Let's stay away from bears.
Bears in general.
Polar bears are the worst of the bears, though,
You
aren't
can't
they?
even
Like,
kill bears
Yeah.
with half the guns on this.
like,
Polar bears
I know
are the most
I know
aggressive.
polar bears are the ones that like others. Some people say play dead. Some people say like be aggressive. Polar bears, they just say you're dead.
Yeah, so black bears fight back. Brown bears play
Play
dead.
dead.
Polar bears,
You're dead.
you're dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got it. You want to know how to beat it? You wait 20 years and melt the Arctic. Boom. You win. You beat all the polar bears.
Dude, I think we were talking about vultures, right? Vultures are big.
Oh, yes.
Vultures are much. I think by like size, I think they might be bigger than a wolf, right? They're huge.
Not by weight though.
You can Google that.
Not by weight, but like they're definitely. I think they're more like.
They're very wide because of their wingspan.
And the thing is, they don't have the killing. I don't think they're not built to kill. That's the
No,
thing. They're not.
they're what were they called?
Scavengers. Yeah, exactly. They're not built to kill, which I think that like a vulture would probably be the easiest. I think if we're talking big.
But it's not like I feel like you have to throw weight into there because like a weight's a big factor in determining how powerful an animal is. It's not just size.
You could just wait you out to die and then eat you because it could fly.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, if we're talking a death match,
It just flies around in a
Those
circle,
birds are
waiting
probably
for you
hard.
to die. Yeah.
Especially yeah.
do you have any ideas still, Ryan?
I don't know. Besides, I think the most comfortable thing is house pets I could take, but I don't know like completely like wild animals. Like a coyote I could probably take, but I don't know how much.
Oh,
'Cause I'm not
here's a question. Coyote and coyote are both acceptable like ways to say it, right? I say coyote, but like I've heard both, right? They're both acceptable, right?
Yeah.
All right. Anyways,
Was that
continue.
it? Okay.
But I mean, like, I would say I can probably beat a coyote in a match, but I don't know how comfortably I could do it. Like, I don't have the hitting force like you. Like, I can't.
A coyote is 15 to 46 pounds. That is the weight of like a medium-sized dog. I think a coyote.
You
would
kick
be
it
easy.
once and you break all of its ribs.
A coyote, it's 2 feet high.
Yeah, it's not very good. Yeah, you just
So, like,
kick it. You just kick it the entire time.
I think is a coyote bigger than it's bigger than no, a penguin's bigger.
Penguins.
Penguins
Much
is
bigger. Much bigger.
So I mean, if we're talking like comfort. I just don't know how comfortable you could beat a wolf though.
I'm
Because
telling you,
I think he could like we could all comfortably beat a coyote.
Yeah.
I think we could all comfortably take a penguin.
Yeah.
But a wolf.
But I'm just kind of pushing it to like if it was life or death, I am 100%.
See, life or death. I think we could all take a wolf though. Life or death.
All of us.
I don't know. If you're not heavy enough, we could just fling you around like a toy.
We are all like 200
I know.
plus pounds. Each one of us is like 200 plus pounds.
Yeah.
I don't think we have to worry about.
But the question would be, could you kill it fast enough before you bleed out?
That's what I'm saying. It has a natural. It has it obviously has sharp teeth. We don't really have any weapons besides punching it.
I mean, what's it gonna do when you like get in, like if you're like choking it, right? A wolf, like you can't do much once you're choking it, right?
If you're on top of it, it can like kind of scratch you a little bit. But like if you get like
No, but like if you're like underneath,
It could.
oh, if you're like behind it,
yeah. If your back is on the ground and it's on top of you,
it would flail a lot. And I don't know how heavy.
I don't know if I'd even want to be behind it because
you want to be under it.
I would rather be on top of it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Because if you are under it, how are you going to hold it down besides its neck? What's keeping it from just like rolling?
Oh,
out?
that's true.
That-
Because
Yeah.
once it rolls out, it's just going to be on top of you, biting your neck.
I wouldn't say wolf just because I
That's
think
what,
that I'm happy with.
I know I'm pushing wolf, but
I just don't have.
it's just a
weapon.
spark.
I mean, you'd have the best shot against a wolf out of
Yeah.
all of us.
Yeah.
I mean,
We obviously need weapons because that's why.
well, the weapons, Ryan and I win.
Yeah, we kind of do win.
All right. Well, I think we came to a decent conclusion for that one. Luke, wolf, me, penguin, you, coyote, you, raccoon. Ryan's at a raccoon for now. We found out that Luke did not turn on Do Not Disturb, and therefore he lost all of our footage from the past hour. So we hope you enjoyed whatever picture I chose to put up there, and I hope it's a terrible picture of Luke.
That's just unpleasant.
Let's move on.
Yeah, that's really mean.
Yeah,
Unpleasant.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't think
I'm
the
not.
audience
I don't
will
want you to see that. We'll put up a picture of me and Ryan or something.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's even better, any better at all.
He might be canceled for
Luke,
this podcast.
Luke, you gotta.
What?
Okay, we're just gonna move on to our deep question now. All right. This is actually a good question for now. This is actually a really, really fitting question for today.
No, don't do it. I know which one.
Do you believe in second chances?
You can tell he's gone psycho after Luke just failed to be responsible.
Do we believe in second chances?
That's why I chose responsibility, because clearly you're not responsible.
Well, it's a good thing.
Wait. But to defend myself?
No.
No, I don't get
No, deep question. I get the last statement. So anyways,
No.
second chances. He doesn't get one. He doesn't get one. So anyways, back to the secret.
I just assumed if I got a phone call, it would pop up in the corner and it would still continue recording.
It's not responsible enough. You didn't research it.
I guess.
Did you research it?
No, because I don't have an iPhone.
Did you research it?
Well, I'm not the one filming.
Nobody researched
Yeah,
it.
I guess I just assumed it was on the person responsibility of the person filming.
But it's also your podcast.
If my editing, wait. If my editing software crashed, like and it was because I didn't do something. If I didn't save it right, would that be on me or you? Probably be on me, right? Because I didn't do it right.
But you can redo your mistake. This is a mistake.
No, it corrupts the entire file and it wipes
It does.
It corrupts the entire.
Yeah,
file?
well, we lost it, didn't we?
No, we still have
So
audio, and that's what podcasts are.
Right,
for.
and that's all I did. Anyway, okay. Actual scenario, right? Before we get to our deep question,
pissed.
if I messed up on my recording, right, and I completely, if I didn't record any audio, because I didn't know how the software worked, wouldn't that be on me? Right, honestly speaking, it'd be on me, right?
Yes, it would be on you, but at that point, we still have multiple sources of audio. You have it on your computer, and I have it on my phone. Or, we have it. Well, not anymore, do we? It's just all on your computer.
Yeah.
But do you not make extra copies?
No,
No,
no, I don't make it.
You just roll those dice. You just play to see what happens.
Yeah.
No, because we assume that the guy filming knows how it works.
None of you guys know this
here's the
either.
thing. Look, if I ever mess up,
I am not a
full
camera
blame.
guy. That is not my title. I am not.
You are a camera guy.
I am not camera
You
guy.
are a camera guy, Luke.
No, I have best camera, so we use that camera.
No, it's like cool hand Luke. You're camera hand Luke. That's all you are now.
Now I want to be cool hand.
You're
camera hand.
Stand behind the camera. You're out. You're out.
Yeah.
3 strikes, you're out.
Yeah, we got cam
But
girl
then you
Luke.
guys are just going to agree with each other the entire time.
Exactly. So who cares about your opinion? So get back there.
That's what makes this podcast interesting.
No, you make it less interesting. So get back there.
What?
Okay. All right, now that we just wasted another 5 minutes of
We need to
precious
make
film
up some
time.
for filming because Luke lost it.
Yeah, we have to put more content in.
Yeah, we have to make us interacting more as friends.
God. I don't want to wake up tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
I
your
think
mistake-
he'd become less intelligent
Here's the
right
thing.
now.
Your mistake causes him more editing because now he has to match up this video with the audio. So in theory, all your mistakes are now on David. He suffers from your mistakes.
I'm the only one that I'm the only one that suffers because of this.
No, I'm suffering now in the public eye.
Oh, what a shame!
Yeah.
You get made fun of a little bit.
Oh, Ghostwriter! Oh my god!
Oh, I have to spend an extra hour trying to figure it all out. I don't know how to put still pictures on it. I haven't ever edited, Luke. You're gonna make me have to learn how to use Premiere.
Learn it.
I'm gonna have to.
I just learned now.
Too late, Luke. It's too late.
It's an hour too late, Luke.
Luke, if you
But
figure out how
wait.
to do the assignment after it's due, what's the point?
You learned during the assignment.
Well, we know who's not winning Employee of the Month this month.
Yeah, Luke's not winning.
It's not Ryan either.
I'm Employee of the Month. We'll decide. We have to take a couple.
You mean I decide?
Yeah. We put it to a vote.
The executive branch decides.
Yeah.
You're legislative.
No, here's the thing. We put it to a vote. We can't vote for each other. You're
What
not
do we-
voting for
what is
me.
this-
You're not voting for me. I'm not voting for you. Who does our vote go to?
Yeah, exactly. You two vote, but you can't vote for each other or yourselves.
Yeah. Who are you voting for?
Yeah, you can't run
I'm
this.
not telling you.
Too late.
I'm allowed to vote for
It would
whoever.
create division.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You guys vote, but you're not allowed to
Alright,
vote
Captain
for
America
yourself.
Civil War time. Tell us who you voted for.
I can't do that on camera. Okay, so all right, let's move on. Okay, do we believe in second chances? Real talk. Luke and I talked before this, so even without his royal mistake, my initial answer was no.
To the gallows he goes.
I don't believe in second chances because I think that it kind of plays into something we were talking about earlier on. I don't think people change like easily. People change. Everyone is dynamic, right?
Okay.
I don't
So
think
we
people
just
change
had this
easily.
entire situation where I fucked up royally. Okay.
We're not talking about this.
And you're like,
And
Luke, you just don't be the camera.
Well, no.
man.
I just fucked up royally. But then next week I will be sitting in the same spot. You be using my same phone. I will be getting my second chance to redeem myself.
Right,
You
but
don't
here's the
believe in
thing.
that?
Let me set it up better. Okay, let me set up the second chance thing.
Let's do parameters.
I'm saying
David's
actual.
parameters.
I'm saying. I'm thinking from two different standpoints. I'm thinking one, criminals.
Oh,
The
that's
first-
not. That didn't even occur in my head.
How did that not occur to you?
I thought of friendship related.
One, criminals.
Yeah.
That's my first thing. Two, relationships.
That's
So
the one I
that's
thought
more
of.
of what you were thinking of. Do we want to tackle one at a time? I've always
Let's
done
hit
that.
all scenarios.
All right. So which one do you guys want to start with?
Relationships.
Actually, no. I think relationships will be the longer
No.
one. I think that'll be the longer.
I think
Let's
it's.
start
I
with
think
crim-
it's
I wanna
so
hear what he
easy.
has to say.
I think criminals because that'll be the easiest.
Because then we can.
You think criminals are the easier one?
I think criminals the easier one.
All right. Okay. I just want to hear what he has to say about criminals because I have no idea.
I don't believe in second chances for criminals. I think it depends, right? I think in a manslaughter case where it accidental, truly proved accidental, all that, I believe in second chances. But I think intentional, like if you can prove intent, and like a true like if you can prove like an intent, lack of remorse, all that, like on someone like who just committed cold-blooded murder, right?
Yeah.
Or
All right.
But was there any reason behind the murder? Was there any setup? It was just they went out. And
so
just
in my
felt
mind,
like killing somebody.
the most heinous crime is killing someone for their property. I think that is the most heinous crime.
for their property.
Yeah.
I thought it was just killing someone for no reason at all.
No, I think killing someone for their property is more heinous than just a blind killing.
Kind of dive into that. Why is that?
It's disgusting. Okay, so
like,
first off, if you really needed, let's say you don't, it's not even a want. Let's say you really need the property, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can steal it, right? I'm not condoning stealing. I think it's terrible as well, but you can steal it. I think that like armed robbery where they kill someone for it, that is so gross to me. Like the fact that you felt the need to take a life for property is like. To take someone else's property, something that they owned, and you took not only their life and their property. That is so just like it's just sickening to me.
Yeah,
I think it's worse than just killing someone for a personal reason.
Not personal. I would say for no reason at all.
So you walk up and shoot someone in the face, and you
Like her mom with her kid, and you just kill the mom because why not?
you kill the kid.
Yeah, that's
That's
like Bruce
pretty
Wayne's
heinous.
situation.
That's
I
pretty
actually don't know
heinous.
the comics, but
Well, Bruce Wayne, no, they robbed. They were trying to rob the. They were
Not
trying
in the
to rob-
movie,
They were
not
trying to
in
rob
the-
Bruce Wayne's parents.
They were trying to rob.
Oh,
him.
but-
It's been in every single iteration of Batman.
True. But anyways, yeah, you just kill someone for no reason. I think that's the most like insane.
How often?
How
is
often?
that,
Yeah, you're.
that's what I'm saying, it's
No,
rare.
you're pulling out a scenario that's basically in the realm of like in the realm of
But
either
we're talking
fiction
about like
or-
the worst thing someone could do, right? That's
No. We're saying realistic. The worst thing something can do. Okay, you go and poison in a water supply and kill millions. Yeah, like you can pull it.
We're also thinking about reasonable. Like,
No, yeah, exactly. We're thinking about reasonable. That's not reasonable. Okay, like every single like murder, there's got to be some reason.
I think we're getting off topic here.
Okay, point is right. Prove intent. So basically, I think where we deviated was I said that like killing someone for their property is a heinous crime. I think it's disgusting, right?
Yeah.
I think someone who has the intent, their entire intent behind killing that person was to take their property. 0 second chances, right? Like
0.
Or what's the lowest you'll go for criminal activity? What's the lowest crime you'll say that they don't deserve a second chance?
I think it all depends on intent.
You steal candy bars.
So yeah, that's what I was saying. Like your kid walks into your store, steals a candy bar. That kid will
That's
exactly.
a bad example.
I don't think
he's not going to jail.
Yeah, but I don't think he gets a second chance, as in he doesn't get to come back into that store. I think that's fair. I think it's fair that if you steal from a store, you don't get to come back in, right? You're usually banned from that store if you steal, right? Most people who steal from a store are usually banned. How many like small store owners like your parents own a ice cream shop, right?
Yeah.
If someone walked in and ran in you think they'd still be welcome to walk up and be like, hey, actually I want to pay for my next ice cream cone?
So we actually had an employee one time like taking money from like the store at the end of the night. We didn't. We fired them obviously. We didn't file charges or anything like that, but they can still like come into the store. There's nothing preventing that. Yeah, you don't get to work there, but I feel like that's...
Here's the thing. That's on a personal choice,
Yeah.
right? From my personal standpoint, I just don't believe people deserve that second chance. I'm not saying that everyone deserves to be executed for their crimes. I think people who kill for that, for some reason like that.
For personal gain.
I think people who take a life in for personal gain, for true personal gain, I think those people's lives are forfeit, right? I truly believe that. I think that they don't get a second chance. But I also believe even smaller crimes like theft, right? Petty theft. Yeah. I'm not saying any ridiculous Sharia law, chop off their arm, any kind of thing like that. But I think that if someone steals from a store, I think that you don't deserve a second chance. You can't come back in that store. We're not gonna maybe not even press charges, but you're not allowed back in. You can never frequent here again.
Is it like say a chain company like Target? Can you not enter that specific store or any Target stores?
Any Target? I don't think that.
It matters.
They won't know.
Matter.
That's
what I was saying.
No, they put you in the system.
They do?
Yeah, they put you in.
They have like a photo of you.
But
yeah.
But I don't think that should apply.
And they have millions of people.
They have a database. Okay, so point is, I think that the punishment should fit the crime, right? But so I don't think it should be some real cruel and unusual punishment.
So you can't learn from it. Okay, for the record, I'm taking the opposite stance. I am choosing. You do get a second chance. I believe in a second chance
for criminal activity.
For criminal activity. Yeah. So let's say you commit a crime, you go to jail. That's your punishment, is going to jail. Okay. You should be able to come out and do whatever you want after that.
So how far does it? Do you believe in the death penalty?
See, death penalty is hard.
Well, if you believe
death penalty is hard.
First offenders, but let's say someone's first offense.
First offense, no.
Armed robbery. They kill the person, steal all their possessions. You don't think death penalty? I'm not trying to force you into a decision.
Yeah,
I'm genuinely asking.
I'm just thinking about it.
Third offense.
Right. Let's.
But okay. Let's say.
I'll set up a scenario for you.
Okay? Let me set up a scenario. Okay. They break in. They have no intention of hurting anybody. They just want to steal things.
I'm not saying that case though.
Okay.
I'm saying
this is the case I'm presenting though.
Yeah, he said he's making.
Right. No. But here's the thing. In that case, I think that if they have no intent and it's manslaughter, right? Manslaughter is different from manslaughter / homicide is different from murder, right? I'm saying murder.
Without a doubt, it's just. Murder.
I'm saying murder, premeditated. They went in, killed the person, took their belongings. First offense.
Yeah.
First offense. But they walked into a house, intent, shot the homeowner, stole all the possessions, and ran.
That's tough.
See,
that's tough.
I think even in the case where they didn't intend to kill the person in the first place, you walk into a house, right? Let's say the robber walks into a house. They're planning on just robbing the place.
So, but why are they robbing the place though?
Look, that's for you to decide.
No. This is Dave's scenario. He took it back. He took it back over.
Right. They want the things that
we know
the
Dave's scenario. He wants to steal for personal gain.
Yeah, they want the money.
What's your scenario? Because he obviously says no.
No. He shut down my scenario. We're running under Dave's scenario.
Right.
Well, no, you got
no. But here's the thing: if he creates a scenario, obviously he can create whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
but we're working under Dave's scenario right now.
Okay.
So what's the reason? Are they doing something noble?
Noble,
like
Why was the place have nobility?
Well, I guess they're killing them before they take everything. Yeah, that's
so noble.
There's no scenario. Here's the thing.
So-
Here's the thing. Even in a case, like I hate when people are like, "Oh, this person robbed this store because he needed to pay for his like daughter's treatment." I don't care if you kill someone.
Killing's hard. I don't know if killing in return is the right thing to do. I just don't.
What do you mean?
I don't know if just.
If
I know they're taking.
If someone's first instinct, I don't even care. I don't care if their intent is to save someone with their like money or whatever. If their first instinct as a person is to go and kill someone else for their possessions to help out their personal gain, even if it's helping out someone else, paying for someone's surgery. Their first instinct, them as a person.
I know that's a terrible thing to do, but I don't know if you should kill them.
I think them as a person. I think that shows that
I know they sacrifice that they put it on the table. They killed somebody. They should. That's tough. I don't want to put an answer to that. I don't know.
I'll put an answer.
Yeah, I know your answer.
That person,
they sacrificed their...
If their first instinct was literally to go steal from another person, take from another person by force...
But, okay, now we're just... Okay, let's move away from this. I kind of agree with you. They don't deserve a second chance. Whether that be they sacrifice their life or they spend their life in prison. I don't think they deserve a second chance. Let's take a step down, okay?
Okay.
That's robbing somebody's house. No killing.
No hurt.
No harming. Here's the thing. I think we agree. I'm not in favor of the death. Like, okay, burglary versus robbery, right?
Yeah.
Burglary is not with by force. I don't know the legal definitions, but robbery is usually by force. Like armed, like stuff like that. Burglary is just breaking and stealing, right? Like I said, I agree, right? Like I was talking about the kid with the candy store. I don't agree that they should be executed for that. But I also think they shouldn't get.
But their punishment should just be whatever jail time.
Yeah.
But then they get a second chance at. They can do that again. They can go rob again. If they
want to. I don't agree that that's a second chance.
Well, what's the
I think we're correlating a non-second chance with death. I think that we assume that if they get off without dying, that's like their second chance. That's kind of what I'm thinking you're getting at. Is if they don't like get sent to the death penalty, they get a second chance.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's not what I'm saying.
I think the second chance. Here's the thing. Okay, so this is kind of getting more into it.
I think criminals. It's really hard to define what a second.
Because even when they get out of prison, it's like I'm not like it's hard for them, right?
Yeah.
Because they have that on their record. They're a felon. You can't get a job.
They're more likely to repeat.
Right. Exactly. What's it called? Anyways, repeat. But point is like that. Like I don't consider like I'm saying second chance as in like they pay a fine and they walk free. Like right. Like prison time for me. Unless it's like substantial, like they give up like 10 years of their life or something, like where it's like really substantial. Yeah. I don't view it as like if they were in prison for a year, boo-hoo, they go back to their lives. That's a second chance. That's a pure second chance. I don't believe in that. Yeah. I think that like I don't believe in rehabilitative punishment. I believe in punitive. That's not even an extreme view. That's what a lot of punishments are. That's what a lot of fines are on people. Is punitive fines. Yeah. Right. Like you see, you remember McDonald's, that case, right? Where that woman had like those hot coffees and she spilled them on herself? Yeah. Those weren't damages fines. Those damages maybe like $100,000 at most, right? Yeah. The reason why McDonald's paid millions was punitive fines. Was because they like were trying to blame the lady. They were refusing to like compensate her. Yeah. Those are punitive fines. That's a punishment. I believe in that. I believe in punishing someone for a crime. I don't believe in like
there's no like you don't believe in any like sort of rehabilitation.
Well, rehabilitation in my mind, it's like someone kills someone and you send them to therapy for anger issues, right? No, I believe in punitive, as in you took away someone's life, or you like crippled them. You now give up years of your life. You now lose.
We're talking too much in absolutes. Rehabilitative therapies for people that go to prison and have committed a crime have been shown to work.
Has it?
Yes.
Isn't when like repeat crimes? No. I don't think it's been shown to work because repeat crimes are so high.
Yeah, because they don't do that. They just do the punishment part. They don't do anything else after the punishment. The rehabilitative.
What are we talking rehabilitative though? Are we talking like reintegration? That's one thing. I think reintegration is definitely rehabilitative. Rehabilitative, I'm talking rehabilitative is like they're in prison and then they have to go through courses and stuff.
Yeah.
That's I think I'm separating rehabilitative and reintegration. Reintegration, I do agree with you. Once someone served their time,
Yep.
non-violent crime.
Yep.
I'm gonna say non-violent crime.
Yep.
Non-violent crime. Once they've served their time, reintegrate them into society. I think
So then you believe in second chances, is that?
reintegrate them, but they still have that on the record. No, they still have that on the record. It's not a second chance because
But I think the record is separate from the second chance. That's just notifying someone who wants to hire.
They don't get a second chance at life because their life is now different.
But felons can get a job. They can
No, you can't.
It's you can't get the same job.
You can get like a part-time, like $8 an hour job. You can.
It's really hard to find.
You think you're working as a
and that's the thing. That's why people repeat their crime because they're like, oh, let's say you were a drug dealer, okay? You get thrown in jail, and that's the only way you know how to make money.
Well, then I
And
guess
you
we'd
come
have to
out,
say
and
that
the only jobs available are working at McDonald's for $8 an hour.
But then I guess we'd have to say
what are you
that.
going to do at that point? You're going to go back and resell.
I'm going to tack it at the foundation because then I guess it's on our part that like we don't trust people after they've been to prison. Like I mean, obviously that's a good thing. That's a good.
No.
Hold on, that's a good thing. That, like we shouldn't trust.
No. That's straw man. That's a straw man. So, point is, we're not saying you can't trust people after they're in prison. We can't trust people, and we throw them into prison because of that. We're throwing people into prison because they have shown they are not trustworthy in our society. They are not. They are detrimental to society. Therefore,
what if they can learn from their mistakes?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what if they learn, but they have that felon tag?
The rehab.
What happens to their?
You don't deserve a pure second chance. In my eyes, a pure second chance is unadulterated, same chance at life. Once you've been to prison and you have that on your record, because sometimes some crimes like you can like get wiped off your record, right? That's I think a second chance when you have nothing on your record.
Yeah.
But when you go to prison, when you're a felon,
yeah.
you've done something like that. That's not a second chance. You lose your chance
you go down a different path.
Right.
Well, no, you still get a.
It's
not the same.
Well, here's the thing. I do agree with Ryan on one point. Is that like from where I'm standing, it seems like your second chance is more like life or death. Because my thing is same quality of life, and you do not get near the same quality of life.
Depends.
I mean,
there's some people that make.
We can transition that to the relationship.
There's people that come out of the prison system, and although they may be going down a different path, they are just as successful. Wow, or even more successful than they were when they started. There are stories like that. Yeah, it's harder, but it's definitely possible.
I mean, we can put the same thing to drug addicts.
I mean, well, here's the thing. Okay, so I think we branched off a little bit. I think we branched more into reality and branched instead of what I was believing. My belief is I don't think that should be a thing. Like for example, if you
it depends.
If you're a Bernie Madoff, he's dead, right? Isn't Bernie Madoff dead?
I don't even remember what
Bernie Madoff, right? You steal millions. You steal millions from elderly. You steal millions from people in pension funds and everything like that. You should never, ever be near anyone's money again.
But I think it depends on the crime. I don't think
it does.
So you're saying manslaughter and a child stealing for something should both get the death penalty?
No.
That's literally the exact
You're really
opposite.
far off from what the conversation is.
Okay. He literally just pulled a straw man argument because I literally said the opposite of that.
Yeah.
I literally said not death penalty for everything. I said punishment for the crime. So you literally just pulled a stupid argument out of nowhere, which I didn't believe in at all.
Yeah.
But you said everyone should get the same treatment.
No. I did not say that. I said punishment should fit the crime.
I swore right now you just said
no.
Did I say Bernie Madoff should get the death penalty? No, I said he shouldn't handle people's money. I didn't say death penalty at all. Didn't even mention it. Punishment should fit the crime. People don't get a second chance at that kind of life. If you steal, you no longer get a chance.
It's a hard thing to discuss.
I think I'm pretty set. I think if you if you commit a crime, you should never. You're never. I don't think you should be allowed in a scenario where you're ever even able to commit that crime ever again. Think about that, right? No. Think about it, right? Think about this.
Thinking about it.
Someone who kills someone. Think of someone who kills someone, right? Personal gain.
Or
you're not put in a scenario. We're not going to put you in a scenario where we can never do that ever again.
What about isolation, right?
What about burglary? Are you never going to be in a position where you can burgle somebody again, where you can steal from their property?
So you're not allowed out in society.
House arrest, permanent
house arrest. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy talk.
You break into a house and steal stuff from someone. You break into a house and steal stuff from someone. Permanent tracking.
Okay.
But that's if we assume they get caught.
Yeah. Okay. But
that doesn't even make it.
Well, here's the thing.
We're literally of course we're assuming they get caught.
Like obviously then it comes in the argument then.
Okay,
if we apply that rule to everybody, then obviously no one's going to steal again if you know they're going to park in house arrest. I think we're saying that the punishments that we give people aren't severe enough to make them not want to commit the crime.
No, we're not talking about preventative punishments. We're not talking about preventative. There are different kinds of sentences. There's preventative, which is like, you're preventing other people because they look at the punishment. There's rehabilitative, which is what we were talking about for a little bit, and there's punitive. I'm not talking anything but punitive. I'm talking punitive.
You're just talking punitive.
I'm saying these people who commit these crimes, especially violent crimes, punitive. You are never in a scenario where you're allowed to commit a crime again. Remember, this is not me talking like what's realistic.
Yeah.
This is me talking perfect world. I'm talking perfect world.
But
in a perfect world, violent criminals, people who steal, constant surveillance. No. People
I'm
who
going to agree with Luke.
I come from like a forgiveness background. Like I get like some things are super extreme, but like if somebody was to rob somebody, they shouldn't be put on house arrest for the rest of their life.
Not house arrest. That was my bad. Surveillance.
So now they're being watched.
Not watched, but like their movements are being tracked. So if anything happens around them, like
anytime they enter like a residential area or like enter a store, right, are the owners of the store and the residents of the house notified that there's a former criminal walk?
Sex offenders are on a registry.
But that's different.
How is that different?
That's different.
But sex offenders assaulted someone. We're talking about someone who just walked into someone's house and stole something. It's different. They didn't attack anyone.
Walked in the back door.
Well, okay, you're assuming not all sex offenders assaulted and like battered.
But they've been like shown to want to like be a predator, right? They show predatory instincts.
I'm gonna disagree with that just because of the criteria for like people to be on that list. It's not all people who have like committed violent crimes. I'm not supporting them, but I'm saying it's not all people who have committed violent crimes.
But I think that burglary is a lot different than.
Is
like
it?
We're comparing values to people.
How about this?
We're
okay, let me set up a scenario, right? You live in a neighborhood, right? Nice neighborhood, back home, right? We're not going to say where. Back home, you live back home, right? If there was a system where it said, would you like to be notified every single time a convicted felon who has burglarized houses walks into your neighborhood? Would you like to know?
Well, yeah, of course.
Right? I'm saying perfect world. This is my perfect world where I can make it so anytime someone commits a crime like that, like all homeowners in a neighborhood.
How long does that last for?
For the rest of their life?
For life.
So they commit a crime at 15, and then when they're walking around, they've completely
they changed. They changed. They're no longer a burglar.
And they're now 65.
And they've changed because you're them, or like they're like.
Well, they're not going to do it. Like in their eye, they have a conscience.
Under the scenario where they've changed completely, they made a mistake when they were younger, and they've learned from that mistake, and they never made that mistake again. And now they're being punished for the rest of their life for a stupid decision that they made when they were young. That's silly.
I don't think it's punishment. It's precaution. It's
punishment.
No. I'm not disallowing them from walking in areas, but I think. Let's not say like notify like the homeowners or anything. Maybe have that on record, right? With the police, in case something does happen, they can now track every single person who's walked through that store and see if that person has walked through. Therefore, they have a suspect. That person also has an alibi now.
Someone's knocking on our door.
So we thought there was someone at our door. Turns out there could be, but we're just going to ignore that and pretend that nothing's wrong with the world.
We chose happiness instead of.
We chose to give them a second chance.
We chose ignorance.
Yeah, we're gonna give that person a second chance.
Because that's what we do here. We're illogically ignorant.
So we don't know. We don't know. We'll move on to the relationship. But last thoughts on the criminal one. I still think I'm not. Like I said, I'm just gonna clarify this now. I don't believe in death penalty for like all crimes, but I do believe punishment should fit the crime, and I don't think that like let's say at least for serious crimes like. We're not talking petty theft, right? Yeah. For serious crimes, I don't think they should ever be in a scenario where they're allowed to do that again. Fraud where you like defraud people out of millions, you should never touch money, like other people's money ever again. Murder, you should death penalty.
Dave kind of reminded me of this example, but like my dad is a police officer, and he is friends with a lot of the people that he arrested. So that just shows that you can give them a second chance at life, a second chance of, I don't know. Being useful in our society.
Like I said, I'm not for executing everyone.
I'm not saying that you are.
Right, yeah. So I totally believe that not everyone is just rotten to the core when they've committed a crime.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I believe that trust is something that's really, really valuable, and I think that like once you've given that up, That's the new lead-in. Oh, that's my entire point. You ruined my transition.
And I said trust, and you guys shit on me.
I didn't even get my part.
We're gonna cut that out because.
No,
Anyways,
they won't see.
They
me
won't
getting
understand
roasted.
it. All right, we'll have that for a later time.
Shit.
I'm gonna have to. Oh my god, that's like 4 cuts I'm gonna have to make now.
It'll be fine.
I'm gonna have to cut that too.
You're a
Usually
genius.
just talk. Thank you. I'm gonna leave that in.
Why
You
don't
know
we
what?
just
That would
leave
be-
it in? Who cares?
All right, yeah,
Yeah,
raw and
who
uncut,
cares?
right?
Who is watching this
Do you have
one?
any final thoughts you wanted to share?
I think it depends. A lot of factors go into the play on what punishment they should get. Like, let's say
we're gonna assume let's just assume that it's all intent. We're not assuming any accidental crimes. Every crime we're talking about is intentional.
But even then, I'd still say age is still a big factor for me.
I don't think age is a factor.
All right, moving on.
All right,
Moving on.
I was just saying that, like, you know,
Ryan is
maybe if a kid messes up,
All right,
you should really give them a second
I'm a
chance.
no, Luke's a yes, and Ryan is wishy-washy, like always.
Yeah, I don't.
Nothing new.
Wishy-washy, Charlie Brown.
Look at this dude. Can't make a decision.
Yeah, look at this
There
dude.
we go.
He can never be
I thought you were
right.
pointing at me at
No,
first, and I
no,
didn't
it's
want to
like,
look at you.
Well, if anything, I agree more with you than I do with Luke.
All right,
So-
I win. Both
Fuck.
of you guys are against each other. I always win. Relationships.
Do we have them?
That's not the question. It's do they get a second chance?
We have them. Free will. So, relationships. I think we're gonna agree a little more on this.
I think we should agree a little bit more.
0 second chances.
Whoa!
I guess we're not agreeing.
Wait, you guys are against me on this one?
No, I was just saying that Luke clearly says second chances exist.
Oh.
I thought we were gonna be okay. No.
Wait, Luke. We just talked about this. Wait.
Yeah.
Did we talk about?
No,
Are we
you said you
including
were
that
cutting
part?
that part, unless you want to keep that part.
Well, keep going. Keep it rolling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to include it?
Do you guys want to hear?
Okay.
me
Well,
cut
yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Okay. Point is, with my past, I'm just gonna go over it a little bit more.
Look at this
again.
dude.
With my history in my past,
Yeah.
Get comfortable.
I'm
Luke.
not-
It's gonna be a long.
Yeah. I'm just
I'm not going into detail.
It's gonna be a shorter ride.
With my past, with my history, I'm not a fan of second chances, right? I have been, kind of stabbed in the back twice. So I'm not a fan of second chances. Like, you should know that,
Was
right?
I one of them?
Yes. You hurt me, Luke. You
And I'm
hurt me
here, and
so
I'm still here,
bad.
baby.
You're off the leash for next year.
Second chances.
So, but Ryan completely understands.
I was
right?
there when it all happened, so.
Ryan completely understands this.
I don't know the scenario, but that's okay.
I have been stabbed in the back twice in relationships. I do not believe in second chances. Like I tried to give the first. I tried to with the first and kind of the second. I tried to give a second chance on that, but then I realized people don't change because I know them afterwards. I've kind of kept in touch with one, right?
So are we talking
Same
about
person.
dating relationships?
Yeah,
Or just friend relationships.
Actually, let's. You know what? This is going to be a long podcast since we cut out one of our talks since Luke didn't record it.
Whoopsie.
You want to split it up? We're going to go 3 topics for this deep.
So we did one criminal relationship, and in that relationship, we have 3 different topics.
When you were saying relationship, I was assuming any relationship.
Okay,
So,
let's
friends,
split it up.
family.
Romantic.
Well, here's the thing.
Romantic and friends and I guess 4. Romantic, friends, family. Family for me. Family. Second chance. Yes.
Okay.
That's 3.
Romantic.
All right. Romantic first.
I think we're gonna agree.
Romantic, friends, and family. that's
Romantic.
3.
No second chances.
Depends on what it is.
Cheating.
No
Obviously.
second chances.
No. 0.
Cut off. Completely.
Okay, good. We agree. We agree. Yeah, I don't really like cheating. I mean, cheating is the only thing for me that's completely just.
But that's one of the worst things you can do.
That's about the only
But,
bad
like,
thing
okay,
in my
but, like,
mind. That's the only thing I was thinking.
What about her lying to you?
Well, lying about
Well, what's
what?
it about? The only thing I'd be mad about is the cheating. I don't care if you tell me, "Hey, I loved your cooking," and a month later you're like, "It was gross." I'd be like, "Oh well, thanks."
What if you're a junior chef wanting to become a master?
And then I went on MasterChef and I embarrassed myself. I mean, I'd be like, "Well, you probably should have told me," but I'm not gonna. The only time I'd ever be hurt is the cheating.
Only time?
Only cheating.
He is
breaks
dead
it.
inside, so you have to remember that.
Only cheating breaks it for me. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying relationships can't be broken by other means, but only cheating is Only cheating is by itself enough to break a relationship for me.
If you're defending the point, have you cheated?
No.
Okay.
Have you been cheated on?
No.
I think I'm kind of a king here.
I don't know if I want that title.
I am the king.
Have that title.
Long live the king.
I'm insufficient of providing comfort to my.
Long live the king.
Yeah, you can.
Long live the king.
You can live long and alone.
So we agree, right?
Yeah,
cheating.
Okay, so relationships, boom, done. Romance, done.
Adultery is out of here.
Let's go family next because I think I'm completely adamant. I will not change. Family, second chance. Family is the only thing I will give. Oh, actually, it's hard.
Because they can play into criminal activity.
No, family, I will give second chances. Family by blood.
What if your blood? Okay. Ooh.
I got an idea. What if you're a blood relative? Let's say a cousin. You're not too you don't converse with them much.
I don't know my cousins.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard. Well, it's hard because you have to remember that the only people I live near are my immediate family.
Yeah. So
but I'm saying he's blood relative. You don't know him as well, but you still like him. He robs your house.
Yeah, he's not. I'm not talking.
But I'm saying,
we're not. No.
We got to bring up some controversy to the second chances because he's blood. Right?
Actually, there was a situation.
Robbing your house is different.
See, there was a situation with my family that something similar to that happened. I'm not going to go into detail. We kind of excommunicated him. No one really talks to him anymore.
Yeah. Okay, but you're giving a scenario where they go against you.
Yeah.
That's different. If they were to rob someone's house, I would bail them out. If they were to intentionally rob my family,
what if they robbed someone in your family, like your aunt or like your grandma?
Well, then they're completely cut off. Yeah.
Okay.
But here's the thing: they have to slight my family. Once family goes against family, they're done.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
But family against other people, I still support family.
Even if they're clearly in the wrong.
So robbery, not burglary.
I'm not gonna go. I would never testify against a family member if it's against someone else.
Against.
Okay, against.
Yeah. You would just not.
I would choose not to show up. Yeah, I would choose not to testify. Yeah. But here's the thing, unless it's against family, because I think we're all in agreement here. If my long lost cousin robbed my grandma, yes, I'm going to be against it. They're done. Right, they're done in my eyes. Yeah. But if they're if they slight someone else and it's not really related to me, I'm not gonna I might not support them.
But you said robbery is the most heinous crime you could think of.
Robbery, killing.
Yeah.
But what if they do that? It's a reasonable thing that could happen.
Like I said, I'm not supporting them, but I'm not gonna. I think it's fair for me to say I'm not gonna testify against them. I'm not supporting them. I'm not hiding anything.
But I'm saying that you used heinous, which is a pretty strong word.
Right, but they're family. Here's my.
That's what I'm saying. What do you value more?
Here's my thing.
Your own values or your family?
Family is all I value. Family's all I value because when I talk about these crimes, I'm viewing it in a stance of someone doing it to my family. That's why I view it as so heinous.
Well, I didn't know what you were. I was saying you just.
I'm gonna say this right now. Personal value time. All I value is my family. And I'm not saying your fucking family. Your family, right? You're close.
No, he's not.
Don't touch me.
But we're family.
Yeah.
Right? We're family. So it's I value family so highly that my values or whatever, I can twist them for family. If family does something really, really bad, I don't have to support them. But I'm not going to actively if
you won't be
if a family member of mine kills someone and I believe they're in the wrong, even though I'm not going to support them, I'm not going to I might not shelter them from the law or whatever, but I'm not going to go into court and testify against them to try to get them caught. But are they going to
get a second chance from you? Will you give them a second chance?
They
murdered someone.
So are we assuming that it's a personal gain, murder for money or whatever?
It can be whatever.
It could be both. Let's say they did it because they wanted personal gain.
They're murdering someone. They take somebody else's life.
Let's say you don't know. Let's say you just don't know what they did.
And we're assuming it's someone I don't know well, right? In my family.
Or a cousin.
It's hard because
you.
I feel like you guys see your cousins way more than I do.
Okay. Do you know?
I've met my cousins.
Do you see them once?
Well, one is 5 years old. So it's
okay. We'll set up a scenario. That's true. They're your cousin. You see them once a year at family gatherings, and that's it. That's the extent. Okay. You've seen them 20 times total.
Okay. Yeah. I know that's a lot, but So you're assuming that they robbed and killed someone that I don't know.
Maybe not even robbed, just killed somebody.
I'm not gonna hate them for it.
But do you give them a second chance? Do you
What
think they deserve?
What do you mean by okay? What do you mean by second
They
chance?
deserve to live their life like they did before they committed the crime.
No,
That's not his decision.
But I meant that
but here's the thing.
argument
If it was
is,
my
right?
decision, no, I think that they should face the.
Yeah, they should.
I very strongly believe in everyone facing punishment.
You're in control of the family now. You are the eldest family member. You host all family gatherings.
Families first.
He has murdered somebody. Do you send the invite his way?
I might not send an invite, but I'm not going to restrict him from seeing his family.
Okay, so no invite is being sent out. So that's basically saying, hey, don't come.
No, I don't think that's the same thing.
Yeah, it is. If we don't invite somebody over to our house and they're like...
Let's say you're one of your family members has a wedding and they don't invite you. Do you still show up?
Okay, if he says, hey, can I come? I'm going to say yeah.
So he has to reach out to you. You don't reach out to him.
I think that's perfectly fair.
But what I'm saying is that, like, it kind of contradicts your criminal statement where you.
No, like I said, families first.
Yeah, this is from a different perspective. This
Family,
is from family.
Like that. My values are pretty strong, but when it comes to family comes first. And like I mean, you guys like. I'm not saying other cultures aren't, but like especially like Chinese culture, like family's like really important, right? Like you guys know, like family's super important.
Yeah.
Family's first for me. Like and it's like immediate family, I would do anything for, right? Like if one of my immediate family killed someone, I'd shelter them, I'd like hide them from the law, all that, right? Oh God, I'm incriminating myself. But but point is like immediate family is I'd do anything for them, right? But even in the case of like kind of like distant family, I'm not gonna act against them. I'm not gonna cut them out from the family because here's the thing: if you act against the family, you're done. I'm hunting you down myself, right?
Yeah. But let's say that again, changing scenario. So we kind of all agree that I don't know. Do we agree on the previous one where it's if they murdered somebody?
Yeah. You guys are
do we agree?
You
guys a lot.
No, well, I mean, you guys are asking.
Yeah.
So do we agree?
What would you? Same scenario: a distant cousin murder someone you don't know.
Excommunicated.
Do you?
Not invited to anything.
Yeah,
if he says, "Hey, can I come over?" I say, "Hey, no."
Yeah, I'm gonna say no because I wouldn't want anyone. I won't want someone like that around, like people that I love.
What if it's someone? What if it's someone that like has been like nothing but loving to your family, right? Always like great, and then they go and murder someone like that's completely out of character. Like, do you meet? I don't want to meet.
How do you?
I think that's so rare of a situation.
Okay, let's say it's not. It happens. Okay, whatever. How do you invite them to your family gathering and then not talk about that? And then how do you get past that? I feel
no
like
one
that's
would
such a hard thing to get past. Yeah. You murdered somebody.
I feel like that's a really hard thing to not talk about at a family gathering. Like we have a hard time hearing
that. Would be there's already so much.
I think part of this might be a culture thing.
It might be, but a lot of this is like.
Here's the you have to remember,
family struggles are already so hard as it is.
I think
just having that is such a ridiculous.
I think in my experience, family you stick together no matter what. Right? Yeah. No matter what.
You also you don't have cousins like we do though. There's a couple cousins where I could just be like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. You in your guys' scenarios, like you guys probably have people in your family that like have like just left off or like cut off, right?
There's
right?
people like that.
Right, exactly. My family, like whenever I go back to China or whatever, and I like me and my side of the family, no, like everyone sticks together. Doesn't matter what you've done. You, as long as you don't slight the family, if you still take care of the family, everything, you're part of the family.
Yeah,
you're not kicked out of the family. Like, I think it's just culture. I think it's fair to say. I think it's just the culture thing right here because I think part of it is because you guys see your family so much that it's like it's more of a common thing for if someone does something bad to like be kicked out. I think us.
We see more character traits. We see who they are as people. We don't just. We see them obviously as family, but then we take a step past them and be like, okay, who are they as a person?
Well, usually they give indicators whether they're going to do something bad or not. Like usually you can tell which cousin's the bad one that will commit a crime, which one will probably be there not do anything stupid.
So I think we can chalk it up to culture difference here.
Culture difference, and then it's a gray area.
Okay,
it depends on the situation.
Like I said,
moving on.
Okay, friends.
I say no. Like, dude, if a friend double crosses you, why would you want to be friends?
Again, I think it all depends on the situation.
Severity. It depends on the severity.
Yeah. Like let's say, it's Ryan's birthday. and I don't show up to Ryan's birthday party.
Oh, that sounds a little familiar, Luke.
It sounds oddly familiar. But
no one showed up to my birthday this year.
But I don't show up to your birthday because I have something not as important going on. Okay.
I think I know what you're referencing. And I mean, dude, I'm not 5. So if you don't show up to my birthday, it's not the biggest thing. I'm thinking money-wise. I'm thinking like you steal from your friend.
I don't hang out for your birthday party, for an important birthday party. Just because...
If that's a common occurrence, like let's say I've known David for God knows how many years and he never showed up to my own birthday parties, I'll be like, is this guy really my friend? But here's the thing. Okay, so let's say I overcharge you guys on utilities every month. Do you then be like, oh, this guy deserves a second chance at my friendship?
It would be a second chance of you're not touching finances ever.
Remember, I think it's the same thing when I was talking criminal. Yeah. It's punishment fits the crime. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I consider you family, right? Yeah. So we're family this month. But still, even if we're family and you're overcharging me every month, I'm going to be like, okay, I still love you.
Yeah.
But I'm taking care of utilities from now, right? Yeah. Like I think that's perfectly fair.
But I'm saying the birthday party one is a little weak. I'm saying that
that's the baseline. That's just where I'm starting.
I'm going to say yes because it's a birthday party. Let's be honest here.
But if it was for a really dumb reason,
I think I'd be mad.
But I wouldn't like.
I'd be angry, but I wouldn't not be friends with you anymore.
Yeah.
Right. Like if you ditched me, I'd be pissed. Yeah. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be, but I would still be like, if you needed me, like I wouldn't be like, no, you didn't give me a present. Right? Like,
I wouldn't be petty about it.
I think the thing about friends is like, are you still willing to go out of your way for?
I think all of these scenarios just come down to severity. Right?
See, for family is the only one where I'm kind of adamant. Like on the other ones, but like family's the only one where I'm kind of adamant that like, as long as they don't slight the family, they're still my family.
Yeah,
that's the only one I'm kind of adamant.
Yeah.
Friends, I will. It's very very up in the air because like if it's mild. Yeah. See, there's two factors, right? There's the like the depth of the friendship.
Yeah. Okay. I've got a question. After you finish this, I've got a question.
Okay. I was just saying, depth of the friendship and severity of the crime.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ryan and I are at a point where we've known each other so long, we're like...
So, okay, perfect. Right. Perfect transition. Ryan kills somebody, and he tells you, what do you do?
Well, he considered me family, so you already know the answer.
I'm helping him.
I want to hear it.
I'd help him hide the body.
Okay. I kill somebody. I'm not...
let's write them out because it's funny.
So you guys have known each other for longer. You guys are closer. You guys are more like family than you are friends. We are more friends than we are family, right?
If you kill one of my friends...
No. Nobody. Somebody...
I'm helping him.
You're helping me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably going to be considered an accomplice anyways because I live with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because here's the thing. If I don't turn you in, I'm an accomplice.
Yeah. So that's the question. Do you turn me in or do you help me out?
If you
face all the consequences that
I'd plead ignorance. I'd say I had no idea he killed someone.
Here's the thing, like Ryan, if he killed someone and he was like hide the body, I was like, dude, fucking drive me out there right now.
Yeah.
I think for you,
I feel like you wouldn't help me physically. You would hide what I did.
It'd be more no. I might, but
hands on though.
I might, but it definitely wouldn't be as immediate of a decision. Like Ryan, I'd drop everything right immediately, right? Yeah. I think just because like it wouldn't be, I wouldn't be, and I wouldn't turn you in. That's the first thing. I wouldn't turn you in because we're still friends over like a stranger, right?
Yeah.
But like, I think it'd be less of an immediate instinct to come drop and like.
I feel like in that situation you would know about it, not turn me in, and then maybe help me, maybe not.
I'd probably just be like, yo, like I won't turn you in, but like you gotta fucking.
Yeah, you gotta figure this out.
You gotta take that.
You put yourself in this situation. Yeah.
I think it's fair because like I think like I said, I think like people who are truly my friends, like I think are like close to family. Like Ryan, legit is family, but like I think like people are like close to family. So I think that like I would never like, as long as a friend didn't slight me or another friend, or like my family, I would never like go against them.
Yeah.
Not even like as a fear thing. Just like I would never go against them because that's against my code. But depending on like the depth of the friendship, I also don't know if I'd help them for sure.
Yeah.
Now,
would I be your friend afterwards?
That's a tough one. Do you get off
knowing that I kill somebody?
Yeah.
You wouldn't live in paranoia that he could do
I don't think he'd kill, because here's the thing: if he's my friend and
if I had
if you killed one of your friends and you were like, I killed it. Oh yeah. if you're like, hey David, I was arguing with my roommate and we played some Smash and he kind of beat me real bad, so I caved his head.
So I just popped him.
If you said I caved his head in because I gave him a Smash, I'd be like, okay, I'm running and I'm calling the police.
Yeah.
Like, immediately.
Yeah.
But like, if you were like, hey, this guy was like threatening me, I ran him over and I'm hiding the body, I'd be like, we're still friends, buddy.
What if the scenario was like, hey, I saw this dude, I thought I could definitely take him, and then I
did.
I took
him.
that doesn't really, it sounds weird, but that doesn't like, it's weird because it's kind of depends on what I think about you, right? Like, I'm not in fear of you at that point. If it's something that like if
I would be. I'm just gonna kill a random person for no reason.
I think I'd have
That's
my
a little
doubts.
scary.
I think I'd doubt our friendship a bit because I'm like, okay, well, this
I wouldn't-
Do you think
be.
we'd
I wouldn't-
live together?
I would have a tough time like living past the fact that you kind of just murdered somebody.
I probably
murderer
slowly
in the
cut you out of my life.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'd probably be like, hey man, Ryan and I are moving somewhere. You're like, oh, what's the address? I'd be like, I don't know.
And then you would get a new number. You would.
Here's the thing. Like
You
I
change your emails.
again, not as close as us. I would probably try to cut you out.
Yeah,
I would never.
I'm in the
but,
same
like,
scenario.
I would never try to like I would never do anything malicious towards you. Right?
I'm in agreement.
Right.
With you.
But what about,
Absolutely.
let's say, closer friends as we are? What would you do? Like, would you be able to live contently knowing that I'm a murderer?
you guys
And,
are roommates.
not actually.
Okay, let's say. All right, this question is more for at you. What if David just?
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm kidding.
Yeah. He kills somebody for some sort of advantage in some area, whether that be like money or like a job.
Again, if we're talking about realistic. Do I hate the person? Yes. I don't care. If I don't know who it is, here's the thing. If I don't know who it is, it would be in the back of my mind, but I could probably live with it. If it's someone I know,
What if it's somebody that you like read up on and you find out he's just a great guy?
What are we talking like Elon Musk or something?
Yeah, he's just murdering.
David somehow murdered him.
I'm wearing Elon Musk's skin.
You were trying to pretend to be Elon Musk.
Yeah, the body swap didn't work when you had
You put the skin on.
But like here's my thing. All right. Like let's say if Ryan like murdered someone like that I didn't know, that I didn't really care about, I wouldn't treat him any different because I still trust. We've known each other so long that I trust him as a brother, right? So I
Murdering is just so intense. Though.
I think here's the thing. I don't think we can make the decision
so
without
intense.
actually living the scenario.
No,
I think it's
I
hard
think-
because
no.
we probably don't know anybody.
Let's go figure this out right
Let's just. All right, guys, we're gonna have to make a quick potty break, but we'll be back. Okay.
Yeah, we're making a quick recast of this person right here.
Okay, so anyways, I said we can't figure it out until we live the scenario. I think
no,
it's a very hard.
I think
we can't feel the emotion. I think it's hard for us to feel the
I
emotion.
can imagine the emotion.
I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I can imagine you doing
I think
well.
at least me. I'm gonna say. I think at least me. I know what for sure. If you had killed someone like that wasn't like someone I knew or like someone like I like cared about or anything, I think I still treat you the same. Just because I know you. Me like don't get me wrong. Me and you, I like we're friends, but I don't think
I'm getting it so wrong right
Toodaloo!
But here's the thing. I don't think we don't know each other to such a deep. Like I know him like on a complete like brother level.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it's like him.
He knows my blood type. I'm kidding. He doesn't know because I don't know. So he
Was
doesn't.
it oh yeah, you don't know.
I don't know, so you won't know.
Yeah, your relationship's more different than like a brotherhood. Like you guys are more brother-like.
We're more
'Cause
intimate.
I think. All right.
Come here, step bro.
Here's the thing: it's no longer family; it's relationship.
All right, ladies. I guess I'm not single.
Go
So-
find another man.
But so I think like a lot of what it comes down to is trust, right? Is like trusting that person. Would you ever trust that person ever again?
Trust.
Right? You remember we're cutting out that topic, so
Trust.
it's kind of hard.
I'm just gonna say
so stop
but-
saying it. And I don't know. Like,
but-
here's the thing: would you trust him with your kids? Do you think someone like
No,
that?
I'm not trusting.
I would. I would.
I'm a little iffy.
Okay. If you had said I killed the first person, here's the thing.
I killed this person's
The only time no. Even if you said that, the only time I would ever like not trust you is if you said I was on a rampage and I killed the first person in sight. I'd be like, okay, maybe I'm getting out of your sight for a little bit because if I assumed it was completely random and you just killed someone because they were the first person you saw.
Yeah.
Then I'd be like, okay.
I got really bad news at work today, and I was so pissed. I just killed the first person I saw.
Yeah, that's different. Because if you were like, oh, this person on the bus bumped into me, even though it's like a small thing, I killed them. I'd be like, oh wow, dude.
Ryan would be like, David made fun of me once, and then
Here's my thing. If you were like, this person bumped into me on the bus and I killed him, I'd be like, dude, that's kind of an overreaction, but like, I'd still help you out. I still trust you. But here's the thing. I still trust you, like because like we've known each other so.
Yeah.
If like I said though, if it was like more of a random thing, like I kill anyone I see on the first Monday, I'd be like, all right, well maybe we're gonna stick away from you until Tuesdays, right? Like
I hate Mondays.
Garfield is a serial killer. Would you still give Garfield lasagna if he killed your mom on Monday?
Wait, well, would the lasagna contradict your mother dying? Or would it like work in tandem?
No, he killed your mom and he's like, hey, can I have lasagna? I hate Mondays.
Dude, I don't know.
So,
No, I wouldn't give him lasagna.
I think in the end,
He gets bloodlust.
blood for the blood god.
Okay, I think
Okay.
we're going a little too far.
Final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
Okay.
I value family above all else, right? And I think friends are like
Family, second.
friends that I don't count as family are still like right there under family for me.
Friends, depends.
Relationships, I'm a dead no on
no,
second
yeah.
chances. Criminals, I think we'd never agreed. I think this is the only one where we really disagree because I think no.
I think it just depends on severity, and then like even at like murder, I'm just kind of like, maybe.
So I think
maybe we can rehab.
What if it was it's a self-defense, but he didn't get convicted?
Well, no.
Like he got convicted for manslaughter, but it was self-defense.
We're just saying, maybe they can.
what if it's not personal?
How personal?
They killed a family member of yours.
Oh, if it's like a family, I kill them back.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So I think criminals are the one that we kind of.
But then I go to jail. I pay for that.
And
then we
do you guys
and then we
remember-
cover for him.
Well, you guys remember that?
It
one-
goes full
I know
circle.
exactly what you're about ready to say. I think.
Say it.
Keep going.
No, you
It's
say
that,
it.
it's that dad.
The
who,
dad who
there was a dad, and
Yeah.
his son got molested by this like gymnastics or sports coach or something, football coach maybe.
something.
He got molested by a football coach. Football coach was like accosted by like police at like I think an airport or something. Got a phone. Dad walks up, shoots him in the head.
Yeah.
Dad didn't go to prison. That got off scot clean.
Yeah.
Because the judge was like, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, I don't know how much I want to expose on camera, right? But I'm gonna go out and say this: for family, if someone were to ever like take the life of my family member or like
ruin for like rest of your life.
I'd be willing to go to prison to avenge that or like enact revenge on that.
You're an avenger.
Huh. I think, like I said, eye for
Da,
an eye.
da.
Da, da, da. And then we get
That's
copyright.
David sentencing
We're
music.
gonna get copyrights.
You can't get copyright so you sing it vocally.
All right. Well, this episode was an absolute mess, but I really enjoyed our final topic.
Yeah, I think we had a lot to talk about.
There was a lot to talk about.
Yeah, it could be almost 2 episodes if we wanted to be like.
We have
Harry
a lot
Potter.
of content. What time is it right now?
9:46.
We started at 7.
It's gonna get longer, so you guys.
It's only going to get longer from here, so you might as well buckle up, enjoy the ride, and prepare some.
And buckling up is subscribing, enjoying is hitting that like button and hitting the notification bell.
Hitting the
is
little
just-
notification bell and hit the like, share, subscribe. Put us on your
Instagram, Facebook,
Instagram,
Twitter.
Facebook, Twitter.
YouTube.
We don't have Twitter. We're on YouTube, idiot.
Put us on there.
Please put us on your channel. We need more exposure. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you,
we
guys.
hope you enjoyed the mess and like, comment, and subscribe.
Pray.
Please.
Remember, one
Please.
like is one pray for David editing this episode because he's got a lot of work to do.
I have a lot.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hey.